My name is Amanda Bing, and I'm from Trenton, Ontario in Canada. I'm visiting the Monreagh Heritage Centre today because of this book, The Allens of Ulster. This book was put together by my uncle, Roy Allen, who is my mother's brother, to search for the history of the Allens and my mother's family and his family. It took him more than 10 years and 10 individual trips to Ireland to create the information in this book. And here I am today, having read the book, to see all of the places firsthand that he talks about it. I'm joined here on this trip by my husband Hugh Doherty, whose 65th birthday is this week.
Happy birthday, Hugh.
Thank you.
And is searching for his own family past in
And
Dungannon.
Amanda, you're the great-granddaughter of the first school teacher of Monreagh.
That's right.
Is that right? Could you tell us a little bit about who he was when he came here?
His name was Henry Allen, and he was brought here by a minister to teach at the school when he was 15 years old. We speculate that the minister knew his family. His father was a professor and trained at Trinity College. So he was well educated, came here in 1852.
At the invitation of, was it Reverend
It was
Andrew Long?
Reverend Andrew Long,
Yep.
yes. So came to live here, lived with the Reverend for a period of time, and then became a teacher here.
So a number of years later, Amanda, your great-grandfather married a local lady. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
What we know is that he met Margaret Rutherford through his profession as a teacher. Connected to the Monreagh School is a caretaker's house, and Margaret was the daughter of the caretaker.
Okay.
Now mind you, when he started as a teacher, he was 15. We've learned that there were at least 24 or 25 years between them, so she would not even have been born. We also speculate that given where she lived and the fact that he was the teacher, she was probably his pupil at the school. In any case, in 1876, they married at this church, the Monreagh Presbyterian Church, which was basically built in 1644. And we knew they married in the church in 1876. My great-grandfather, Henry Allen, who was the school teacher here at Monreagh School for 40 years, died in 1903. His wife, Margaret, was also a school teacher here and died some 20 years later. Their 3 children attended the Monreagh School and are in the school registry as well. We saw several references to them attending school, and they were very good students. So this is where it gets a little confusing, but my great-grandfather Henry married Margaret Rutherford. They had 3 children, Jean, John, and another Henry. Henry was my grandfather. Henry married a woman named Martha Roy, and they had 4 children, one of them my mother. Their eldest was Harry Allen, Eileen Allen, Evelyn Allen, and my mother was the youngest, Dorothy Allen. They emigrated to Toronto. In fact, my mother was born in Toronto in 1921. A month after she was born, her mother died. And my grandfather sent all 4 of the children back to his sister, Jean, to live in Ireland for 7 years in Garshui until he was able to resettle himself, and in fact he remarried.